Where's Garik? I'm going to fire him. Honey, I'm going to make some scrambled eggs.
Who are you?
I'm his wife.
Tamara.
So you're Maxim's wife? Well, yes, he told me he already had a wife.
What else did he say?
I don't have to tell you anything.
Well, then I'll tell you. I'm not an ex. I'm the real deal. The current wife of your sweet and loving Maxime. Cover yourself. I guess I can understand him.
You know what? I think we should wait for Maxime, okay?
Well, of course we'll wait for Maxime. But I want you to know that you're wearing my ring right now. My husband gave me this jewelry set 6 months ago. He gave me this whole set for our 5th wedding anniversary. And there is one thing I really need to know. I have to know if you were already together 6 months ago.
That's it, I want to go home.
Don't move. I still want some answers. Or maybe you want me to call the police. I guess that could turn out well. I won't have to prove anything. You're wearing my ring. You're in my bathroom. You're in my house. You're in my towel. What, isn't it coming off? Oh, poor baby. Do you need some help there? Now tell me. Where'd you hook up with my husband?
He came to our museum.
So you're from the museum?
No, it's not really a museum. More like a small private collection.
Makes sense. He likes private collections. Then what?
I showed him the Kolmogorov painting.
He's crazy about Kolmogorov.
He told me that he owns a Kolmogorov triptych called An Unexpected Autumn.
To buy this triptych, I had to sell my house on the Oka River. Go on.
And then he said that he would show me the triptych in person, and he brought me here.
And did you?
I did.
He poured wine?
Yes, and then he poured us some wine.
And put on some music?
Yes, he put on some music.
And probably told you about his difficult youth. And how much he loved art. And how sad it makes him to feel that art no longer has meaning in this life, but that it just means to make money, and that sadness makes him feel bad about himself. To try and find his true self, he started eating oatmeal with water.
Yes, with water.
6 years ago, he told me all the same things. I can't believe he brought you into our house. He was probably counting on you to wake up and sneak out of here on our way back from the airport. But you slept in. When you woke up, you looked around, walked into my room, saw my ring, and then stole it. That's what happened, right?
You really think that I stole your ring? Do I look like a thief to you?
All of the truly good thieves don't look like thieves, my dear.
Why treat me like this? How dare you say that about me? You don't even have the slightest reason or proof to accuse me of theft. You have no right to talk to me like that.
Then how did you get my ring on your finger?
Maxine gave it to me himself.
Don't yell at me. So what happened next?
He left and he put this ring on my finger.
Then what?
And then what?
What did he say?
Sleep, my sweetheart.
Honey, come down. Honey, come and have your eggs. Honey, come eat. Good morning.
Good morning.
I see we're not alone. Where is... Is he sleeping? Now I understand why he overslept. Why didn't he meet us? You're beautiful. Would you like some eggs?
He's not sleeping, he left.
He left? Interesting. Allah, don't be angry. This is Godik's friend.
I beg your pardon?
Is something wrong?
Okay, all right. How's everything? Are you fine? Don't cry. Thank you. You're very thoughtful. He is very thoughtful, but I cannot eat your cooking today.
Darling, why is that? If it's a joke, it's very funny.
Well, no. It would be funny if it weren't so scary. Act rational. That's what my second husband taught me. Without emotions.
Well, if I recall, your husband was a lawyer?
An investigator.
Why are you...
The first one was a lawyer. Second was a... It matters not.
Excuse me. Allah, if you want to talk about this, can we please not do it in front of strangers?
Who's a stranger? Are there any strangers here? There are no strangers here. I'll present the investigation theory. And then we'll have a trial. They run into each other. Where and under what circumstances they meet does not matter. Because they're happy together. The girl? Well, whoever she is will be established later.
I'm a museum
Does
worker.
not matter. He's handsome, young, and rich. Because he's married to a rich and very beautiful woman. A wonderful woman in every regard, but with only one flaw. She's no longer loved, and why does a wife, whom he doesn't love, need emeralds, diamonds, pearls, and silks, when she can just buy new ones? Right? It would look really fantastic on his new lover, wouldn't it? For example, this ring. My husband gave me on our 5th wedding anniversary 6 months ago.
Interesting.
Tell me, what's your name?
It's Tamarka, but there's one thing I don't understand.
Tamarka.
Oh, there's only one thing you don't understand. Allah, what story are you telling us about
so
Sohotkins and
Tamarka.
Pangares? Why so
Okay,
angry?
everybody quiet, quiet. The wife leaves to a congress. And the husband drives down to Knov. Or he says that he's going to Knov, but actually he sends Garik to Knov and brings his new lover back to his house where the two of them end up having a fling. As a result, the husband completely loses his mind and... Maybe those are her moral and ethical norms. So then, he goes ahead and puts his wife's ring on the finger of his new lover. Unbelievable. He probably wanted us to come home and discover that we'd been robbed when we returned from the airport. And then he could just blame Garik, because obviously all the evidence is against Garik. They'll arrest Garik, but they won't find anything, obviously. Then Garik's sent to jail. He will be left with the lover wearing furs, expensive silk, emeralds and rubies, and... A wife who was
I finally
cheated on.
think I'm starting to understand. Are you trying to tell me we've been robbed?
Yes, I'm telling you that we've been robbed. You can go upstairs and check, or pretend to check. Come on, go upstairs and check. Well then, Tamarka, things aren't going... They're not going too well, are they now?
Do not try to threaten me right now. Why don't we all practice some patience and wait for Maxim to return, because Maxim makes everything confusing, and I'm sure that he'll explain everything to us.
Yes, he'll explain it, but what's there to say? All he can say is that it's all Garrick's fault. Garrick organized the whole thing, that's all. Because there's nothing left for him to do but to betray you. All of them are traitors, believe me.
Hold on, I didn't understand much of what you just said to me now. Could it be that Garrick took it? All of it? Maxim told me that apart from
Of
Garrick,
course.
there aren't any other servants in the house. Maybe
The only
it's
way to
a-
get out of this situation is to pretend you don't understand, right? Pretend that you have no role in all of this.
Well then, what's taken is taken. And they took everything. The picture is very clear. The investigation sounds flawless. Except for one nuance, the husband was in Knopf, and he just met this lady.
Well, of course you did.
You can call
How
Stas
funny.
if you want to. He'll confirm that I was there.
Of course he will. It's called male solidarity. Enough!
There were many people there other than Stas.
You could have bribed him, I don't know. You could have thought of anything. But you're an amazing liar.
I don't feel
It's also interesting. Come on, I'm ready to hear the defense's side of the story. Go ahead.
All right. Now then, the husband was in Knopf. During this time, Garrick, might I add, you hired him.
Well?
You are the one who hired Garrick, from your friend Marsha's recommendation. Garrick brings home a friend to our house. What's your name? Last name? First name? What's your name?
It doesn't
Answer
matter.
me, doesn't it? Garrick brings a girl to your home and her name does not even matter? They have a glorious time together and then Garrick proceeds to rob you, steals all of your jewelry and then, on top of it all, he drives away in your own car.
Right.
Yeah. As for the friend, you're right about that. She overslept and the ring won't come off.
Why didn't he take her with him?
There are two versions of this. According to one version, they were supposed to leave separately, but she overslept. The second version is that he left her. He left her in the lurch.
Fine, I've listened to the defense's side of the story and it sounds lame.
Why is that?
Nothing that you're saying adds up. Come upstairs and I'll show you why.
Let's go.
Come on.
Come with us.
Come on now.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh,
Come on up.
Go on, no need to
You're
cry.
welcome.
Let's go. Where to now? This way. This way. Good. Okay. Okay.
That's good thinking.
Hello?
Julia.
Yeah?
Julia, you have to come and save me. I've been dragged into something terrible and I don't understand at all. I'm being accused of such terrible things. I can't get out alone.
Okay, wait, don't do anything. I'm gonna be right there and I'm gonna figure everything out. Where are you?
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea? Why can't you just ask someone where you are now? Were you kidnapped or something?
No, I wasn't kidnapped. It's not that. I ended up here out of my own free will. And I don't know how to get out of here. I guess there's nothing you can actually do to help me, Yulia.
What do you mean? There's always a way out of any situation. What's going on? Hello? Hello? Hello, Tamara?
All these artworks are bringing me back to reality. Now it feels like I'm in over my head in all this absurdity.
In over your head because of what you've done. You know, my darling, when you started all this, there's one thing you didn't take into account. It's that if Garek indeed robbed us, he would have taken everything of value, right? And what's the most valuable thing in our house? It's all of these works by Kolmogorov. But he left them. Because you were supposed to take them to the exhibition in Knov. Garek is innocent. Cover them up. Sunlight is harmful to them.
Remember when I was driving to Knopf and we still spoke with you on the phone?
Honestly, you could have been driving anywhere.
Remember we were talking on the phone and I told you how Garek asked me all sorts of questions. Among others, he asked me how much the Kolmogorov paintings cost and I said they weren't expensive. Well, I didn't explain exactly why or comparing to what, but he wouldn't understand it anyway. Your phone's ringing. Consider ourselves lucky. Because for Garek, not very expensive means cheap. We are just very lucky.
I'm listening.
Hello, Ala. This is Garek. If your husband is around, please don't tell him it's me calling.
Hello, Masha. Yeah. Is something wrong?
I need to meet with you urgently. We have things to discuss. Do you know where the gas station is, the 30th marker?
Yes.
I'll be waiting at the cafe.
Do you have your cell phone?
I'm sorry, what?
Where's your cell phone?
The car. It's in the glove compartment.
I'm so tired.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Let's go upstairs.
Everything will be okay. Yeah.
Hold on. Come here.
Where are you going?
Oh, no,
I don't know what the two of you
You
are up
stay
to right
right
now.
there.
You should
Where are
know
you
that
going, huh?
They don't.
Where do you think you're going?
Unlawful imprisonment is a criminal offense, you know.
Maybe you also know the clause number.
No, I don't know the clause number, but that's not important.
Hand your cell phone over to me, please.
Take it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Allah! Al!
Consider this your last date.
Now you have gone and crossed the line, Allah.
And if you really don't know her, He won't touch her at all.
Oh, Jesus, Allah. Allah!
There's absolutely no point in lying because I can read your face like an open book.
But we've known each other for 6 years. You and I have been together for 6 years. Allah, for goodness sake.
Okay, stay put.
Allah, come back.
Don't miss me, I'll be right back.
Allah, come back.
Hello?
Tamara, is that you? I finally reached you.
Yes, it's me. Who am I talking to?
What do you mean now? Don't you recognize me? It's Yevsey. What is wrong with your voice?
It's a bit hoarse. I just caught a cold.
What's the matter? You're not answering your cell phone. I've been so worried about you. If you are feeling sick, then call me and tell me that you are sick. I'll understand. Or I don't know what to think. What if you are in danger? Are you in danger? Are you out of danger? Why aren't you? Hello? Hey, Tamara, I can't hear you. If you can hear me, call me back immediately. I can't hear you. Please call me back. Thank you, Nadezhda. I realize it is a waste of time, but would you have any idea how much a cab to Tuliable would cost?
How would I know? I'm not a frivolous woman. I don't ever take cabs.
Well, how much would it cost? Give me a rough estimate.
Well, as a rough guess, you'd be more likely to kill yourself than pay.
Yes, I'm thrifty, but not always prudent. Would you be so kind as to order a cab to Tamara's place?
Can't you do it yourself?
I just can't bring myself to do it. I'll be too prudent.
Are you having bad thoughts again?
It doesn't matter what I'm thinking. It is about finding out what's going on with her.
Hello? Hello?
Here, let me try.
I can't get it off.
Now then.
No, it's not coming
Stop.
off.
You have to be patient. I'm sorry. Get up.
If you say so. Come on, pull harder. No, that's it. Just leave it.
I'm going to have to lick your finger.
What's that?
You lick it. A bit more. You need more saliva. Let's try now.
Now,
Come on. Whoa. Just hold on.
No, that's enough.
I'm sorry. Goodness.
Thank you. Thank you for meeting with me. I'm not even sure where to start.
I can see that. Start with what's important.
Your husband has a mistress.
That's not your business.
Yes, you're right, it isn't. Servants shouldn't be bothered by their masters' private lives, but he is threatening me.
Maxime?
A very serious threat.
What? Does he know how to threaten?
He went to Knopf. Everything was fine. We talked it over. Then he calls and says that you asked me to take the car and do some shopping for the party that was happening later that evening.
For the evening party. The noun is a feminine noun. I'm sorry. Go on.
I went to the store. I bought everything very quickly. I'm an experienced man. Here is the check. And the change.
Then what?
Then I came back quickly. I drove up to the house and the doors were wide open. And then I froze. I'm in charge of the house. Why is the owner's car there? Why has he returned home? Maybe something's wrong. I ran up to the porch and ran right into him. Ran head on. He was taken aback. There was a woman next to him. He had a bag in his hand. A sports bag. I think it was a navy blue one.
Then what?
And then he told me to get into my car and drive away from there forever. He said to never come back. If I dared to say a word to anyone, he will have me put in jail. Now, I do not know how I am supposed to prove that the owner stole from himself.
He didn't steal from himself. He stole from me.
I really don't know what I'm supposed to do, Allah.
Nothing. Just do as he says. I'll figure everything and I'll let you know. You did the right thing calling me.
Allah, hold on. It's clean, with a filled-up tank.
Well done. Thank you for your work.
Oh. Yves says here. He's probably looking for Tamara. But he won't find her here. Tamara's left me. And she's probably gone on a wild goose chase herself. Yeah. Women are like that.
If you let them, they'll throw themselves into an ice hole.
Women. They always like to take risks. We're smarter. Is Yevsey a relative of hers?
What? A relative? No, he's not a relative. But he would have. He would have been a great one. He's a great man. He's a painting collector.
Good evening. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you...
I'm guessing you, Yevsey, are looking for Tamara, right?
Yes, that's right. Do we know each other?
Not in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Gennady, husband. I've heard a lot of good things about you.
It's nice to meet you. So you're the husband? Very nice. Listen, are you aware that your wife didn't come to work today?
Yeah.
Be quiet. Let's go over there. Let's have a chat.
Let's drink.
What a nightmare. I have managed to get hold of her. But while we spoke, she sounded kind of strange, as if someone isn't allowing her to speak. And then, out of nowhere, the call stopped abruptly.
That's weird. I'm starting to get worried.
I'm also worried. What should we do?
What do you mean? Look for her.
Where do we look?
Leave it to me. After all I know, her friends, her habits, affections, and all her tastes. I'll get on her trail. I'll find her. And as soon as I do, I'll let you know.
Really?
Don't you believe me?
I believe you. You're the husband. Who am I? Just an employer. Nothing more than that.
No. That's not true, Yevsey. You shouldn't put yourself down like that. Stand strong. You're a very important man. I read your articles. I was quite shocked. Listen, go and rest. Sorry. Excuse me. Where were we? Let's get down to business. Business cannot be postponed. I'm going to need financing for transport and so on.
Of course I'll help you. I understand what you're saying. What can I do? There's nothing to be done. Will 1,000 be enough? Will it help? In your search? Here you go.
Yevsey. 5. I can manage 5,000. I need that, so that's what I'll take.
I only have 3,000. 3.
3.
Here's 2 for you. And this is for the cab ride back.
Oh, come on now, Yevsey. Don't be silly. Give me 3. The station's 2 minutes walk. Catch the train.
All right, then. To hell with it. Here's my phone number. Good luck in finding her. He knows how to get what he wants all the time.
Where has she been all day? What's keeping her? Where is she already? Where is she? I can't take it anymore.
She'll be here
really
soon.
can't.
I really hope she brings the police. Oh, I really hope so. I do.
Listen to me. Tell me what to do. What am I supposed to do? Tell me right now. Don't just sit there. Tell me what to do. I can't do it anymore.
Get a grip.
I really can't take it anymore,
grip.
please.
Get a grip.
I just can't take it anymore.
You should have thought of that earlier. You really want my advice? Do you? The police will be here soon. You should tear up your blouse. Tear it up. Then, when they come in, you start screaming, crying. Start screaming and yelling really loud that I raped you. You're really sexy and beautiful. They'll believe you. Maybe even feel sorry for you. And the moment they arrest me, then you'll run away. That's what you do in these situations, isn't it?
What do you even know about me?
I know many things, especially about people like you. You do not need to make me out to be stupid. There's no need. Oh, God, give me strength.
I see you're already dancing under the moonlight. You might want to close the door, you'll get sick.
Allah, you've got it all wrong again. You're wrong.
You better come with me, I prepared something for you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I hope you found something useful.
Of course.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, please. Please pour us some wine. Please, Tamara, you can come through. Sit down, please.
Was all this a big joke? Is this some kind of a game? Is it?
No, it wasn't a joke. Or a sort of game. I hope everything is resolved, and that Allah will give us all the details.
Of course I'll give details. But let's have a drink first, huh? A proper drink and a snack, and no oatmeal. Screw that oatmeal with water, right? We've been through so much today. We should be feasting and celebrating. Cheers to us.
I adore you.
To us. Look at this beautiful food. And it's not just a feast. This is also evidence. By the way, is that ring still not coming off? The food's evidence, just like this ring here. On the finger of the most wonderful mistress there is. All of this gastronomic food you see here was bought by our dear Garik. It was brought by him for our evening party. The food for the party that never ended up happening, that is. And we all know what the reason was, don't we? So he drove my car out to the store to buy all this food. He brought back the check, the report, and the change. Is that something that thieves do? No, that isn't what thieves do, so who is it then? Who did it then? That's what professional servants do, right? Because they only care about their professional reputation. He brought everything you asked, and then he told me everything.
And what did he tell you? Where's Garik now? Huh?
And if you dare threaten him, or more specifically, continue threatening, I'll take you to court. And I'll help him. And then you'll be in a lot of trouble.
In what court, Allah? What are you talking about? What court is this? You think that Garik isn't the thief?
No.
If not him, then who?
What do you mean who? It's you. It's all of you. You. Lovers and thieves. Tiny little lovebirds, isn't it?
What the hell are you talking about? I'm seeing this man for the first time in my life. How can you not understand that this is some inexplicable nonsense?
And now I'm going to announce my decision. I won't escalate this. I'm not going to escalate this situation any further. I don't need this. It's not my last year in this business, and I'm not the last person. I do not need people to know that I'm the fool who got robbed by her own husband. With this silly museum worker of all people. No. And therefore, I am letting you go. Wherever it is you need to go, you can just go now.
So I'm free to go?
What are you talking about, Allah?
Stop.
Aren't you ashamed?
Sit down.
This is my house, and I built
Sit
it
down.
before you and I even met. What's the meaning of this?
This is your house? You're so wrong. This is my house, and everything here is mine. Because if it's not my house, then your house will be a prison cell. The Kolmogorov paintings, too, since they were bought with my money. And I also know how much your car costs. And I'm the only one who knows how much your car insurance costs. Thank the Lord, I have power of attorney for it, so it's mine now, too. All mine. But I'm not the bad guy. Here are your phones. I'm letting you go. But listen, sweetheart, you have just 2 weeks to convince this gentleman here to give me back all of the money he stole from me and everything else. Everything that he stole from me. Otherwise...
Otherwise what?
Can't you see? This ring isn't coming off. Otherwise, I'll have to take your friend to the police. Then she'll be explaining everything to them.
Listen, Anna, just listen.
I won't listen to you.
You're not
Get
listening.
out.
Garrick gave me this ring, not Maxim.
That's enough. I'm going crazy.
Oh my God, you're such talented actors. This is quite the comedy. Bravo, bravo.
Hey, wait up. Where are you going? I told you to stop. Hold on. Where are you going? I'll catch up with you anyway. Stop! I'm telling you to stop!
Give me my scarf
Don't
back
make
right
me resort
now.
to using force. Please!
Don't touch me.
You're as fast as a racehorse, aren't you? You look like a decent girl. Please just tell me honestly. What made you get involved with
Listen,
Garrick,
I never
huh?
got involved with Garrick at all. When we met, he used your name. He brought me to your house to show me the Kolmogorov triptych.
Does art have power over
If
you?
that's what you believe.
And why Kolmogorov?
I love this artist. The museum where I work is run by Yevsey. There's only one painting by him.
Who? Yevsey?
Yes!
I also know Yevsey. He has 19th century paintings, some Polonov and Ivanovsky.
That's not true. We have one of Kolmogorov's works. It's called The Thought of Mushroom Rain. Do you understand?
I've never heard of such a painting.
Shame on
yeah?
you, Maxim
Don't try
Dubrovsky,
fool
that you
me.
haven't even
You'll
heard
tell
about
the police.
this. Kolmogorov's works. I'm busy telling you the truth.
Now you will tell the police everything.
Let me
Police!
go. I need to go to the
Police!
toilet.
The toilet?
The toilet. Into everything.
The truth is right here.
Oh. Excuse me, young lady. Please take me somewhere safe. Hurry.
Stop!
Hello, Yulia. Yulia, it's Tamara.
Hi, finally you called me back. Listen, are you doing all right or not?
Yeah, more or less.
I've been so worried about you today. You don't need to be rescued anymore?
No, I'm not sure.
Well, that is good. I met up with my boyfriend yesterday. You know, the one I'm seeing? Anyway, we had a talk and got into a fight. He gave me a black eye. But that's nothing. Don't worry about me. His injuries were a lot worse than mine. I've got a good temper, but I know when to fight back, you know?
Yulia, can I stay over at your place tonight, please?
Sweetie, tonight is no good for me at all. They're coming to my place to apologize and make up. I can't stop them from apologizing. I mean, I'll even make up with them. With one condition, that he understands everything and leaves.
Yeah. No problem. Hello, Yevsey. Sorry to wake you up. It's Tamarka.
Well, look who it is.
Can I stay over?
Come on in. Hey.
Ella kicked me out.
Come on. Come on in and have a seat. Have a seat.
You can't imagine the situation I've got myself into.
Sit down and tell me. Who got you looking like that?
A woman thief. Beautiful one.
A what?
She stole Allah's ring, and you can imagine, an Ovchinnikov ring.
Well?
I caught her. With that ring on her finger, I was taking her to the police. She punched me in the nose with the ring and ran away.
Ovchinnikov?
Ovchinnikov.
We have 2 exhibits right now. Do you think she knows the value of the ring that's on her finger?
I'm assuming.
I'll be right back.
She's not a simple girl. You hear? That girl tried to trick me.
Let go.
She told me that she knew Yevsei. Very few people know Yevsei. She also tried to convince me that she worked for him. You know what else?
What?
She made a mistake. Said she's passionately in love with Kolmogorov.
You're starting to get soft.
Yes, of course I am. She's beautiful. And she loves Kolmogorov.
Yes, I see. Sit down.
She's too sloppy. Do you know what name she used for one of his paintings?
No.
The Thought of Mushroom Rain. Yevsei doesn't have any Kolmogorovs. There's no way he does.
Old man, it's you who's been screwing around.
How so?
Yevsei does indeed actually own a marvelous Kolmogorov painting. Do you know what it's called? The Thought of Mushroom Rain. It's true.
Really now?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you. Here.
Yevsei doesn't have it in his catalog.
It came after the catalog was printed. Take it. Listen, you have info. The thief has definitely been to Yevsei's gallery, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe Yevsei remembers her. Go to his gallery and ask him. And you'll get the chance to see the painting too. It's a really great painting, by the way.
What a disaster.
Let us toast.
Tamara, I dared to put 2 spoonfuls of sugar in your tea.
Thanks so much.
Drink up. You know, Tamara, I'm really glad that everything worked out this way.
What do you mean by that?
Well, that you disappeared and got everyone worried. You don't even have to tell me what happened to you. It's in the past. Wouldn't you agree with that, my dear? But now you are in my house. My cat, who won't let anyone near him, who hates strangers, has accepted you, all right? I am going to have some tea. The cat's name is Aramis. I won't disturb you. Sleep tight.
Yevsei,
Yes?
would you marry me?
That's unexpected.
Or I could become Artemis's wife.
Well, of course. I knew it was a joke.
About Aramis, but I was actually serious.
I've worried enough about you for today. And now I'm worried again. Tamara, if you're being serious, there's something that I have to tell you. You cannot be so carefree. You trust random people. You trust them too much. You can't just trust random people. Do you hear me?
You're allowed to love people, but don't be so trusting. That is life's paradox. Well, I hope that you'll take this decision, take it seriously. You have to admit, marriage is a big deal. Marriage is a lifelong commitment. Hold on. Aren't you married? What would we do? Why aren't you answering? Are you busy sleeping? Could it be? No, it can't. Ovchinnikova.